our best friend Slitherfang is back. What's up, YouTube Zero here, and today I have the boss battle against Slitherfang at the end of the main quest, the Kulrut, in Horizon Forbidden West. Now in this video, I'm going to defeat Slitherfang and give you some simple tips and tricks to make this boss battle a lot easier. Without further ado, let's get into the battle. Now, our first boss battle against Slitherfang, of course, Slitherfang was pinned, so it was a little bit easier. This time, Slitherfang is completely free to maneuver the battlefield. Throughout this battle, you will have a teammate yelling at you to move Slitherfang away from the ballista because Slitherfang is too close and she can't shoot at him. Meanwhile, you're just trying to stay alive. So I wouldn't worry about that person yelling at you to get the Slitherfang away from the ballista. Focus on the Slitherfang himself because he is very slippery. Personally, I preferred to freeze Slitherfang to make it a lot easier to deal damage. On top of that, there is a sack underneath Slitherfang that you'll see later in the video that has poison, so target that. It is a weak point, and once you do enough damage, the poison sac will burst and also start corrosive damage on the Slitherfang. So focus on freezing the Slitherfang throughout the battle and then focusing on that sac underneath the Slitherfang because he does come up a lot. So you can burst it and also deal that corrosive damage to the Slitherfang. Now, he does deal some shock damage. You have to be aware of that. You saw earlier in the video, I was able to get hit. But a lot of his damage is going to come from his poison, where he does spew poison out as he's maneuvering around, and he does lunge at you, so be aware of that. Don't dodge too early, or you will get hit. And as you can see, once you freeze the Slitherfang and you're able to stun him, start hitting that corrosive sac underneath him and you will be able to start dealing that corrosive damage so you can take care of the Slitherfang a lot quicker. He does take out a lot of the towers within the arena, so be aware of that. If you do decide to get aerial, that he can take those out, so be aware. Me personally, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground. Aloy isn't amazing in the air, and neither am I, so I prefer to keep my feet on the ground throughout the battle. But as long as you are freezing the Slitherfang and aiming for the weak spots that allow you to deal corrosive damage to the Slitherfang as well, you should be able to take the Slitherfang out with relative ease. Of course, if you can get the Slitherfang away from the ballista, your teammates will be dealing some extra damage as well. But be aware, when the Slitherfang dives underground, he comes under the ground and pops up. So just be aware of that. Start dodging away from him. And you should be easily able to avoid that. The biggest hitter of the Slitherfang is, of course, when he's going to dodge at you or lunge his body at you. So just make sure, again, that you are dodging at the right time. I'm not a fan of snakes, so thank God I was able to take out this Slitherfang relatively quickly. Because, of course, I am a Gryffindor, and I'm not a huge fan of Slytherin. So anyway, we are coming down to the end of the video. Let me know how you fared against this Slitherfang at the end of the Kulrut. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Horizon Forbidden West content. I do a bunch of other RPGs, so feel free to check those out as well. Until next time, hope you have a great day. Peace.